Deputy Director of Sara, Mr. Aubrey Heath Retimiah, has pointed out that gathering evidence to investigate several matters before Sara has become a major challenge in recent times. That's because most current records are not accessible electronically and are accessible in piles upon piles of folders in several agencies. Mr. Heath Retimiah explains.
If you want the minutes of a meeting or other records of a meeting, you have to go to the agency, and then they may show the men a room, the investigators a room, and say, it's in some of those boxes. So they have to go through all those boxes to retrieve one slip of paper. As against if we had these things on records electronically, you can retrieve it much faster.
The deputy director said another challenge facing the unit is the financial constraint to seize assets that are outside of Guyana. He said most times the agency has to evaluate a seizure from abroad to determine whether it makes sense.
In order to prove, let's say, people have assets abroad, it is expensive to approach certain agencies. Though we're getting help, we have to pay for it, and we don't have unlimited resources. So you have to judge between if this thing will bring you back, let's say, $100 million, and you have to spend $1 to $10 million. Are you prepared to spend it? So those are some of the challenges we have.
He reiterated that seizing assets is costly. The deputy director stated that there is no statistic to show the impact of the anti-corruption movement, but said that the underground economy has been impacted.
And people, for example, complain about when the drug money was here, people used to get jobs, they don't care. That's evidence that we've impacted the underground economy. But by how much, I can't say. We have to find a way of quantifying what we're doing. But I do believe that in the case of the gold, we are working with, we have begun to drop memorandum of understanding with a number of agencies in the country, and we are talking to our neighbors also to make sure that we have their cooperation.
Javon Vickery, HGP Nightly News.